What's up, guys? Kenny James with Freshwater Massacre here. I just wanted to do a quick video on night fishing. Something that I've realized is that I haven't really seen a lot of night fishing videos on YouTube and on the web. I've gone through my tackle tonight and I've found quite a few different ways that I like to catch fish at night. And I'm going to go over those, and I'm going to start with the buzzbaits. I have 3 different buzzbaits here that I really like to use at night. The first one is just a regular size buzzbait, Bass Pro Shops, shad colored. This actually was like a blue shad kind of color, but I took a permanent marker and colored the blade, and I actually had colored the shaft, but it has come off since then. I was fishing a tournament out at Buckhorn, and this particular place is always murky, it's always stained, and there's guys that will say the only thing that I will throw, period, is a buzzbait. And while the majority of the time it works, this particular day they were suspended under laydowns, and top water was not really the key to catching fish. So the first one that I had, it was kind of frustrating because I was getting ready to set the hook on a nice fish that had hit this in the very beginning of the morning, and this boat just flew by, and the wake was so bad I went to go set the hook and I lost the fish. Anthony, you know what I'm talking about, he's my boy, he fished it with me. So I have that buzzbait. Next I have a white one. It's actually the same size blade as this one, if you can see, just a different color and a different presentation. Really simple. Next, I have a smaller, junior size buzzbait. This one is a lot smaller, as you can see. It's got a smaller blade, it's got a smaller profile, and I've got also my favorite VMC 2-aught trailer hook on there. So, buzzbaits work fantastic at night time, and that's probably my #1 favorite way to catch largemouth bass. Then you have a hybrid. You have a buzzbait right here and a frog. This is called the V&M Buzz Frog. I love this because not only do you get it's connected to my rod with line. Not only is it a buzzbait, but it's also a frog at the same time. So you got 2 profiles going through the water at the same time. These legs are just kicking and kicking and kicking, and the buzzbait blade all the while is making more of a commotion. And this is like a watermelon red flake color. If you notice, you can see it's a really pretty color bait. I recently just went to New York for a tour, and the first morning that I was out there, I caught 3 fish right in the same area off of that green buzz frog. Just casting it parallel to the shoreline, working it back really slow. You got the action of the blade kicking, you've got the legs kicking, and it was something that they had not seen before, but watermelon is one of those things that it's kind of hard to beat that color no matter what the water clarity is. It's really worked for me in stained lakes and rivers and ponds and clear. So you can never go wrong with a watermelon. Next, top water popper. Bass Pro Shops, just their 247 top water popper. This popper has caught me like 14 fish in a matter of hours, like maybe an hour and 30 minutes. You can tell, look at the bill. The bill on this thing is so jacked up. It's and I still catch fish with this thing. It's crazy. The other ones may be a little bit more expensive and more realistic looking, but these work just as good. I mean, in my opinion, it doesn't matter. Take it for what it's worth. But I'm just trying to show you what works for me. Living in North Carolina, and I've been to Nashville. I've been fished out of Percy Priest. I've been to Table Rock Lake in Branson. I've been to New York. I've been to Iowa. I've been to Wisconsin. I've been to Illinois fishing. I've been all over the United States, so it seems, you know, singing country music, but I'm really, really avid fisherman. I love learning new techniques. I love learning how to do something different, and just a subtle change can make a world of difference. Then you have the ribbit watermelon pearl frog on a single 5/0 hook. Nice big one. I like these. They cause a lot of commotion. These feet get kicking. But the one thing that you really have to watch is during the daytime you need to figure out the speed in which you reel this bait, because a lot of times if you reel too fast it will flip over and it will run upside down. And it kind of defeats the purpose of having a pearl belly if it's running upside down. So what you need to do is, during the day, figure out the right speed in which to reel this lure in, because if you don't, then it will run upside down, and you don't want that. So that's what, 4 different ways that you can catch fish at nighttime. Top water. Obviously, there's other ways to catch fish. You can fish on the bottom. I mean, there's a million different ways you can fish, but these are the top water ones. This is my favorite way to fish at night. Like I said, I don't really see a lot of YouTube videos on people fishing at night for largemouth. It's not something that a lot of people like to do, but don't let the sun going down become your enemy. Learn how to harness it and let it become your friend, because bass feed more at night, so it seems, than they do during the day. There's less predators that can see them and make a meal out of them. And I just really love fishing at night. It's a great way to get familiar with your reel and your rod. For example, I have my Lew's Speed Spool LFS 7.5-to-1 gear ratio tapped onto a Bass Pro Shops Tourney Special 7-foot rod. This is a medium heavy, and I love this rod and reel combination. I can launch lures out extremely far with this rod and with this reel. I love it. I have to put some new line on it, but it for $100, hands down, this is definitely my favorite reel. I love it. The Bass Pro Shops, $49.99. You can get one of these rods. Fishing during the day, obviously you can get familiar with it really, really quick. But at nighttime, your senses are heightened. You have to feel with your hands and let your hands be your eyes. You really, really have to figure out during the daytime how your rod and reel works. When you pair your rod and reel up with different baits, it's going to react differently. This is one of the things that I absolutely love doing. I love fishing at night, and I love the thrill of, at the daytime, you can kind of anticipate, you know, you can see the wake. You can see when that bait is swimming through the water and that fish is coming right up behind it. But at nighttime, it's just immediately you get a strike, and it's like, oh man, that is so cool. That's so cool. So this is definitely, period, my favorite way to fish, period. I love fishing at night. You can do it on a boat too. I have a boat, and but there again, I don't really like going out by myself, and there's not a lot of people that want to go fishing at night, so it's kind of tough. Like I said, it's my favorite way to fish. I hope that you learned something from this video. I love fishing with buzzbaits. I love the buzz frog. I love the ribbit frog. I love the topwater popper. Anything that makes noise and makes a disturbance is going to be your friend when you're fishing at night. So, my name is Kenny James, Freshwater Massacre. Quick shout out to my pro staff boys, Hook and Bones, Sharpshooter Custom Tackle out of Fayetteville, veteran owned and operated. I love their jigs. Go check them out too. I will put the link in the description below. And also, go check out AireTail. I'm another pro staff member of their team as well. They make great soft plastics. and they've got great baits as well. I'll put all those links in the description below. Like and subscribe to my channel. I just started this up. I have a lot of people that love watching me fish and different things like that, so I really want to make it accessible to you guys. I'm working on getting some GoPros. I'm working on getting better at the video quality and get everything the way it needs to be before I put it out. So I'll try to do the best that I can with what I have until I get something better. But like I said, my name is Canyon James, and I am Freshwater Massacre, saying deuces.